So what was your thing? What was your thing? Do it again. Do it again.
It's like, ladies, if your man has ever cheated on you, that's all his fault. He the reason why you fucking that nigga from work. Everything's on him. He bought you a house, a car, and pay all your bills. That nigga still not doing enough.
All right.
The Gossip Wine Podcast.
I am one of the co-hosts of the Gossip Wine Podcast, and we are having these little bonus segment episodes, and I like to call mine locker room talk. You know, it's the guys we're talking about what we talk about in the locker room, you know, just straight up. And I have two guests, you know. One first, you know this guy right here to the left of me. He was on the last episode. It's Trey, you know, what up? And this is my other cousin, Martel. How you doing?
How you guys doing?
Yeah, so it was the perfect storm. You know, I was calling him, and then I started calling. I was like, I need somebody for this, and I was like, why not get them both? Because we got some funny shit to talk about. You know, funny shit to talk about. Since we know a little bit about this guy right here. Let's go. What's up, man? Tell us something.
Who, me and Martel?
Martel, where you from?
Bro, you already know, South Central Los Angeles, born and raised. Out here in Jacksonville, Florida now, chilling.
Yeah, just chilling. You know, and we used to live in Japan together. Man, the stories we have, the long nights. We had so much fun. Like, oh man. So I do have a question for you, man. How would you describe your overseas experience?
Amazing, bro. Especially once you came out to Japan with me. Bro, that was like a whole other life, bro.
Yeah. That was my first.
Yeah, first all I did was probably go to the base club or go to clubs out there in Sasebo, maybe food. Now, when you got out there, now you definitely dragging me out to Osaka and stuff, making me explore a little bit more.
Yeah, man. We had so much fun. But you know, I want to start this back like old school. So I want Trey to tell this story. I want him to tell this story. But Trey, tell a story. Tell a story. You know what I'm talking. You know what I'm talking about.
All right, so look, obviously we off from LA, so we used to go to Rogers Park in Inglewood to go hoop during the summer when we stayed with Auntie Nana.
Yep.
So on one particular Saturday, our Uncle Anthony wake up, he was like, hey, yo, if y'all can go hoop, like y'all can leave now, get y'all some money, blah, blah, blah. So we like, fuck it, like, let's go. So we get ready, we dip. Well, on the way over there, this nigga had the shit. So we like looking around, and so when we was staying at going to Rogers, like we didn't pass no liquor stores, no gas stations, no nothing. It was all residential shit. So we like looking around like, damn, like where he gonna go shit at? So then it's like this apartment building that's like right here, and like on like the backside of the wall, it's like bushes like this. So it's like a little space.
But wait, you can't. I was like, yeah, I had the BG's bad, but I was like, I need to find some tissue. We found like a Burger King bag with some tissues, some magazines.
It's some newspaper.
It's some newspaper. I had to take shit that bad. So go ahead, finish the story.
So this nigga, he was like, hey, yo, like, keep a lookout. So this nigga peels off behind the little bushes or whatever. He starts shitting. Well, nigga, we hear this fucking high-pitched ass voice, nigga, like, the reason that we're here. And we sitting there like, who the fuck is this? And so then he starts shitting or whatever, and like the fucking voice stopped. And it's like deep-ass voice like, hey, who the fuck back there? Like, what the fuck? So this nigga Decory like does this like magical like quick ass wiping technique, and like we take off on the street. So nigga, we think we in the clear. So we get probably like a half a block down the street, and we see this big Tookie Williams looking motherfucker come out, like nigga like sprint out the motherfucking apartment building in some basketball shorts. And I look back and I'm like, hey nigga, that's the nigga that caught you shitting. Corey's like, nah, nigga, that ain't him. And I was like, nah, nigga, that's him. So this nigga walking behind us, and this nigga like grabbed both of us by the back of the neck. This nigga was like, he like hem us up. Hey, which one of y'all niggas was back there taking this shit? I looked, I was like, that nigga.
That story, bro. I was so mad. I'm like, nigga, like, bro, I didn't even get a chance to tell my side of the story. I was like, I'm over here like, he's like, which one of y'all niggas took a shit? Him. I'm like, I look like, really, nigga? Like,
mind you, nigga, we in like 5th grade. This big Pelican Bay looking ass nigga come out.
Yo, he came out, he was like, what you wipe your ass with? I'm like, I had newspaper, magazine, and some fucking tissue. He was like, okay, y'all gotta clean this shit up. So he grabbed us and made us walk back, right? And it got more embarrassing because these two dudes, he's like, oh, these your little cousins? He said, no, these two niggas took a shit in front of my house and I'm gonna make them clean it up. And I was like, what we gonna clean it up? He said, nigga, your hands. I was like, yo, what? So when we got to the wall, and I was like, I don't want to clean this up. And then he's like, you know what? Matter of fact, your cousin will clean it up and snitching on you. So he made this nigga clean up most of this shit. I was like, yo, that's what you get for snitching, nigga. Like, yo.
Bruh, look, this nigga was, first of all, like I said, in like 5th grade. This nigga was so fucking big.
Remember, big. Like, he was huge.
Nigga, remember when Kevin Hart was like, nigga, stop going to the gym, nigga, like you won? Like it was that nigga.
That big?
Yeah, he was huge.
Nigga, cock diesel ass nigga.
Motherfucker out here took you in his prime.
Bruh.
I don't know. He was huge, and I couldn't help it, but I had the shit though. So I don't know what I ate today.
But nigga, the bigger question was, why was this big ass nigga around here singing like Tina Marie and shit?
Yeah, he had a crazy high pitched voice. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? That shit was wild.
My shit is why y'all motherfuckers just start running again.
So look, I told this nigga, bro, I was like, bro, let's go. Like that's him. He was like, nah, that ain't him. That ain't him.
Cause he was running like a gorilla down the street. He was like this. And I was like, yo, that ain't that nigga. Like, yo, that's not him at all.
First
the nigga like Mighty Joe Young, nigga just come barreling down the street.
Someone big as hell chasing behind y'all in the hood. Y'all don't stay there to look and see.
Bro, I stood there looking like a whole dumbass fool. Like, yo. Man, it was good times, man.
I left your ass in a heartbeat. Like, you better get behind me.
That shit, and then you remember when I took that shit when we went camping behind the nigga's tent?
Oh, this thing.
Bro, that's just disrespectful.
No, I'm gonna tell you why we did it. So we was out here playing Black Ass. We watched Jackass. We was like, yo, we can just do Black Ass. We black, you know. This nigga, but he was like, yo, I'm about to take a shit behind these people's tents. He ran. I ain't never seen a shit this big, bro. I'm like, yo, this nigga's so nasty. He wiped his ass and was looking. Yo, that shit was crazy. Enough about shit though. Let's get into it. That shit was funny. So, Cuzzo, Martel,
what's up?
What memories do you have of Japan that made you laugh the hardest? What else?
Hardest?
Yeah.
You already know what that is. You keep bringing it up every chance you get. The more I try to forget it, the funnier it gets.
I can't let you forget that shit, man. It's just like, we were in Osaka, right? And I don't know what we had. We got so fucked up. Like, I knew I was drunk, but was it my birthday?
I don't remember why we were in Osaka.
We was just there.
Yeah, it was your birthday weekend. No? Because everybody, we had Dixon with us. Not Dixon. We had McKinney, Justin, me, you.
Yeah, it was a lot of people. Cause I still got a video of you. I still got a video of you snoring your life away, dog. I remember. Cause he was like, man, he was like, I was so drunk. I just remember waking up on the ground looking for y'all for 3 hours like this. I'm like, yo, what the fuck are you talking about?
I don't remember none of that.
Yo, we had so many good times.
I remember we was at Club Q for most of that night where it was all you could do for like what, $25, $50.
Oh.
And you got that wristband, unlimited drinks.
Yo, we used to get so fucked up in Japan all the time. That's just when we went to Osaka, it's like you don't even we getting obliterated. Like it was nothing better to do to get fucked up there.
Yeah,
Yo,
'cause
so
it
what
was,
was the drinking worse? Was it in Japan or was it in DC?
Oh, it was worse in Japan.
Really?
It was worse in Japan. Yeah. It's because
Bruh.
like the drinks were free, so it's just like you kept drinking. It's like fuck, like
and
That's
you wasn't getting cheap drinks either, bro.
nah, you was getting that top shelf.
You getting top shelf for free.
that good shit,
Yeah,
huh?
You pay that
man.
cover price for Hennessy, Crown. Was it Ciroc? You got top shelf shit for like $25, $50. All you can
Anytime.
all you can
No,
Damn.
I remember my birthday when we went. It was like me, you, my homeboy Sunday, the
Yep.
white dude Jared. Remember him? Or
Yeah, of course I remember him.
Absolutely, yeah. Yo, that shit was so fun. We were at
We
the
all went
beach.
to Hooters.
No, we went to the beach. Remember?
That's the one where you posted the picture with them girls?
Yeah. Because I shared birthdays with my homegirl. So
Yeah.
I had bought a bottle. I had bought a bottle of fucking Patron, and it was like, yeah, this is special. We don't have this in Japan. Yo, they had this, and we had people knocked out, like just sleep, like in the park. Like, yo, that shit was crazy. It was just so turned, like, yo, those was really good times, and we had so much fun, man. I wish you could have been with us, man, because if you was in Japan with us, we probably would have lost our minds. That shit was just crazy.
We
I
would
was
have
in
been.
Guam. When
Yeah, you
y'all,
was in Guam
first got
at
to
the
Japan,
time.
I was in Guam, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's when
Alright,
I came in. I was sleeping on your floor when we took the lead.
Yeah.
Bruh.
I got a question for y'all though. I'm gonna start with you, Martel. So, you experience your stuff overseas and stuff. How does it feel to be married now? How's it married life?
Crazy.